Man, how much did I just spend on this?
Don't wanna know.
Hey guys, it's me, I for one. Today I'm here to talk with you about how my gear is going, because I have one big goal in the game, next to World Conquest, which is another topic that I'm going about. But my goal right now is getting good gear, and getting good gear is what we're gonna talk about today, specifically where I am right now and how I progressed. So, before we start, my goal here is Fallen God Armor. I am getting there, but you will see in just a second. And maybe it's gonna take me a bit longer than expected. Maybe it's gonna take me a bit harder than expected, but it's because I like to do things differently, and you're going to notice that very soon. But don't worry, because I'm best at doing things differently. So, before we actually get into the gear analysis itself, I have a simple task for you. Take out a piece of paper, take out a pen, and start writing down what you think about my gear. And once everything is said and done, make sure to rate my gear from 1 to 10 and write that in the comments alongside a little statement on what you actually think. That would be the best if you could do that. But anyway, make sure to join my Discord, which is linked in the description, if you want to hang out with me, play the game, or maybe even join my guild and join me on my journey to conquer the world, because we can only do that together. Anyway, let's get right into the gear analysis now. Obviously, you can't look at gear without looking at the gear itself, so let's start off with the obvious part first. My gear itself. And before anyone complains, yes, I have a Ted Blackstar armor piece, and it is single-handedly the best thing I own. Everyone else tells me, no, don't use Ted Blackstar, don't get it to pen, it's gonna cost you a lot. I am aware of that, but that is a willing choice and something I'm willing to do. If you watch my other video on upgrading it, you might be aware that that decision has cost me quite a bit. And it is quite a bit. But let's just also exchange this little life stone for a combat stone, because I'm still using that one. It didn't expire yet and I keep getting new ones, so I'm just using it. When it comes to the gear itself, I'm currently pulling this Tungrat earring to pen. It's at Ted right now, but it's going to pen as well. And I have full Ted boss armor except for one pen piece, and it's gonna go all to pen for the boss armor, while the Blackstar armor is gonna go to pen as well. Eventually. Whenever that actually succeeds. Otherwise, I got a Ted Blackstar Shortsword, which is just the free one you get from the update. And also try Awakening weapon that I also crafted myself. You might notice a lot of the gear that I have is very handmade, very self-made, and I'm very proud of it. You know, it might not be the best, but at least it's my gear. I made it, like the Ted Blackstar armor or the Tri Blackstar Awakening weapon. That's very nice, you know? Not everyone can say that they did a long quest to just get this one piece. Maybe it's worse, maybe there's an optimal way to do it, but I'm very proud of it, and you can't deny it. Otherwise, the gear is just Pen Kaposha earring, which is also gonna be replaced by a second Tungrat earring, because that is my goal, getting 2 Pen Tungrat earrings, because that is gonna give me more AP, and what I learned is, DP sucks, no one needs DP, that is why I'm going for full AP. AP is the best. Who needs DP if you can grind faster, right? Well, that's a fact, and maybe I feel very uncertain about this. Anyway, okay, let's move on to the next point. Artifacts. I have a few artifact sets, but mainly one set for the 300% XP bonus, one set that has full AP with one monster damage reduction artifact and one melee AP artifact, and also just your life gathering stuff. The artifacts are kind of nothing special, but you know, that's kind of the point. So, yeah, I don't know what I can enhance here. If you want to comment on that link, I'm genuinely curious. Maybe I should just look something up, but hey, it's funny if I do it like this, you know. So, I think my artifacts are alright. I could most likely exchange it for a... I could most likely exchange this one for a monster AP one, but I don't actually think I have one. Oh wait, I do. It's equipped with XP. Yeah, so, that's my artifact sets. They are alright, I think. They are very alright, you know? So, when we take the artifacts into consideration, we also have to look into crystals. And if you already got a heart attack from all of this, you might be scared to see my crystals. So, I want to take this opportunity to just go ahead and take a deep breath. We're going to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, brief out, you know, because that's like something we can do before we take a look at my crystals, because I think if you didn't enjoy this part, you might not enjoy this part either. But you know, you will be surprised once the gear's actually good. It's a journey, and I'm gonna take you on a journey, and the next journey I'm gonna take you to is the hospital. So let's take a look at my crystal set. I'm currently running 2 Black Spirit crystals, a critical hit crystal to get critical hit up to the max, get AP +3 via 3 Maka bloods, and then a wild assortment of crystals that I have found in the wild and mostly via quests. Are they good? I don't know, they're just supposed to make me level up faster. It didn't happen yet, but it's helping. And the whole point of it is just to be mostly cheap except for those ones, and I'm slowly trying to improve my set based on a guide. But then again, I looked at the guide and I was like, oh, it's gonna be like 10 billion. I don't have 10 billion. So this is the very scuffed version of what is supposed to be a good set. A very good crystal set. And it basically ends up being this. It actually gets even better if we equip the right thing. Yeah, there we got the middle crystal as well. And all of that just gets me up to this. And all the substats basically end up being max. Critical hit, attack speed almost. Luck. It's good, you know? And that is basically my gear. I showed you everything. Now it's important to see what you actually think about it. And like I said, this is an active journey. This is a journey that I want to take you on. A journey through my gear and a journey on how it improves. And this is supposed to be a first video. So remember to take part in the task I gave you earlier and write a comment on what you think of my gear, because that is very important if you want me to progress, because otherwise I'm going to be stuck here. Because I refuse to read. Actually, I do read a guide once in a while, but only I don't like them for gear. But yeah, just write me what you think. I'm curious, and you can tell me, and then I'm gonna progress, and we're gonna see how it's gonna look in 2 weeks' time. Or if you join on my streams, you can just live experience it. But yeah, this is everything. If you enjoyed this video, maybe you'll also enjoy the video in which I lay out my goals for World Conquest, and you can learn about them if you just click on the video that is highlighted right now. Or you can just subscribe to my channel and just check out the other videos I made. But this is everything from me, and I see you next time.